discretion is advised.
What up, MeepSquad? SarzeLight here, and welcome to a channel PSA. That's public service announcement for all of you that don't know what that means. Now, I will admit I've actually just recorded this, and Camtasia decided not to, record my microphone, so I ended up with quite a bit of commentary that just had no sound. The troubles with getting this thing out continue. Because as you saw in the bit before this, before you got to me flapping my jaw at you, the original commentary for this and the game audio were very loud and very choppy, so I got rid of it and decided to do post-commentary. And oh, would you look at that, I have to do it again because my post-commentary didn't work. Thank you, Camtasia voice narration. You are wonderful. Anyways, like I said, we're at a channel PSA, a channel public service announcement with a game recording test in the background. Now, as you can see, the footage in the background is of Skyrim. Don't worry, Skyrim is not being transferred to video. This was a test. I just decided to use that to show that I've not forgotten Skyrim there, and it is coming back. The Pope Samurai Meet the Third will rise again. Speaking of Skyrim, when it's coming back, it's not this week. It's not tomorrow, which is Tuesday the 5th. That's not happening, because I just don't have the time this week. Too many family matters are actually going on this week. I just don't have the time. As for next week, maybe, not very likely. I need to work out scheduling issues with it. Like, as you know, Skyrim has always been late at night, all night. Nothing but recording it all night. Or streaming it all night for hours and hours on end. Well, I'm not doing that anymore. I am going to stream it. I'm going to stream it for quite a few hours, but I'm going to be starting a lot earlier. I'd hope to start mid-evening in BST, or GMT BST, which is my time zones. GMT being Greenwich Meridian time, and BST being British summertime. Right now I'm in summertime. Mean Meridian, GMT will come back later in the year. But yeah, so this Skyrim will come back. Hopefully, should be earlier in the day though. Still for 4, 5, 6 hours, something like that. Ending, early hours of the morning, 1, 2, 3 o'clock, just depending on when I get started and when I get finished, that sort of thing. It will still be on its Tuesday slot, so don't worry about that. And I know for you American viewers out there, that means it's whilst things like school is on. Originally I did stream it really late because it would be a bad time for the United States, because that's where most people's viewing comes from on YouTube. It's where most people who watch YouTube are from. Well, now at this point I'd rather not kill myself to stream something, so it's going to be earlier in the day, which makes it a little bit awkward, or a little bit, how do I put it? A little bit, I can't remember the word I'm looking for here. A little bit, not awkward, but no, it's gone. But basically, it's not that a little bit inconvenient. There we go for our North American viewers. But things happen here. That's neither here nor there. It's just the way it's going to be. I'll aim for starting at 7 or 8 o'clock, so it's not so bad. But we'll just see what happens. Again, that's going to be quite a while off the line. Anyways, to the reason why I actually decided to make this PSA. Well, as you've probably noticed, the channel has basically only been the Platinum Move Maniac Nuzlocke for the longest time. There was the Moon Blind Nuzlocke and Skyrim once upon a time, but Moon ended and Skyrim went on unannounced super hiatus. Wasn't really on purpose, it just sort of happened. Basically everything got sort of put on hold for for Ultra Moon, and well, only Platinum came back. Like I said, Skyrim was coming back, but Platinum has actually just ended. Yesterday, when I'm recording this, when it's going up this past Sunday, the final part of Platinum went up. It's not the final part, it's the final part of the playthrough, but there is also the possibility of a death montage. I'll get into that at the end of this video. But yes, so yeah, the final part of Platinum went up, so I haven't really got anything else, well, to do at the moment. I will be taking a step back from solo Pokemon for now, because it's basically all I've had, and you're probably sick and tired of it by now. So I will be taking a step back and not doing a solo Pokemon thing, like a solo Pokemon playthrough on the channel. There are some collaborative works in the pipelines, but I'm not going to get into details on those because it wouldn't be fair to my collaborators, as you know, they have a stake in this too. Plus, it's not just me, it depends on them as well, so things could happen soon, later, I really don't know. It depends on when anybody's able to do things. But that's that. Now, about what's coming up in the future for this channel. I know I've not really done much, but as you can see, with the background gameplay of Skyrim, you'll notice that it is somewhat edited, and it doesn't look half bad, to be honest. Of course, that was recorded through my PlayStation 4, through my Elgato HD 60 Pro capture card. Now, before I get any further with that, huge shout out and thank you to ZG Gamer. Link will be in the description to his channel, for helping me figure out the Elgato, basically. For helping me figure it out, because I could not for the life of me figure out how to get recording to work. Now obviously, recording so that I could import it into Camtasia and edit it, because that's what I used to edit. Apologies, where am I? Yeah, so see, not scripting isn't helping me, but I don't like scripting because I prefer things to be natural, which is why I'm annoyed that I lost the other recording of this. But no, yeah, again, massive thanks to CG. He helped me figure out basically how to get importable files for Camtasia with the Elgato Game Capture HD program. So I didn't really understand exactly what it told me. That's why the audio from this is missing. I didn't set it up very well. I just kind of turned off one thing and hoped it would work. I was wrong, obviously. It didn't work. It didn't work in the slightest. So, you know, there's still some tinkering, still some experimenting to be done there. But he helped me get on the path to getting it done. So, seriously, big thanks, man. I really appreciate it. So yeah, but because of that, that's opened up a lot of stuff I can do, not just streams, but videos on. Like, recorded and edited videos, cutting out like menus and that. Skyrim is not one of them. Skyrim will be staying streams only, but I will be rebranding it to just Skyrim rather than Skyrim Stream Series, because honestly, I never liked having Stream Series in the title. I just did it because I wanted it to be abundantly clear that it was live. It was done in live streams. But honestly, I don't really like the branding of that. I don't like that it's called the Skyrim Stream Series. I'd rather it was just called Skyrim, and it's going to be called that. Possibly Skyrim Live, I'm not sure yet. One of the two. But anyways, Skyrim notwithstanding, because it's not going to be following this, I can now record and edit gameplay footage with commentary and everything of multiple different consoles. These include, but are currently limited to my PlayStation 4, my PlayStation 2, my Nintendo Switch, although I'll get into why that's not the best idea in a moment. My Nintendo Wii, if I ever get that set up again. I might not, though, just because it's a pain. Especially with a wall-mounted TV, that would be it's a pain to work with. I'll see what I can do. And my Xbox 360. Again, that one might take a while because I'll have to get this room sorted out and get that set up to be working, but it's definitely a possibility in the future. Now, to talk about things that we could actually do, I've got a bunch of different games across all of these different systems. I'll start with the Switch because it's the shortest and the sweetest. There won't be much on the Switch, at least in the terms of recording videos. It's just not happening. The reason being is I currently own 3 games for the Switch. One of which is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which I don't think would work very well for recorded videos. I'm not going to do that. I think it'd be silly, so I don't want to record videos on that. I might stream it at some point over on Twitch. We'll see. But yeah, so Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, we've got Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which I have not touched yet, and I am somewhat spoiler-free, so I'm hoping to do a sort of a blind playthrough at some point. Again, that'll be live on Twitch. Whenever that happens, it's probably going to be a while because I'd rather not have 2 massive RPGs going on as streams at the same time. So I'll try. It probably won't be till after Skyrim, or at least until Skyrim has made some pretty good progress. Because, you know, Skyrim is currently needing some love. It's been a while. So, yeah, and finally the other game I own is the newly released free-to-download Pokemon Quest. I'm not really going to do much with that. I'm not going to be bothered to do a playthrough. It's essentially a glorified mobile game. I do enjoy it, but it won't make that great content when I'm not very good at commentary, and with mobile games and things like Quest, really commentary is where everything's at. However, I might do quick check-in videos every so often showing my progress and talking about what I've been doing and stuff like that. One of those might come up soon because I've been grinding out. I mean, for instance, I'm a complete noob with the game. I've been grinding out the third world boss stage for pretty much since I got to that point to train up Pokemon for evolution and stuff like that. 3 grass types specifically, been training them. I might do a check-in on that soon, and but it would be few videos and they would be far between. It's not going to become a series. Quest is just not a thing that I think would work for a series, at least not for me. So yeah, Switch, there really isn't much I can do with it right now. I would love to get other games. I mean, things that intrigue me right now, there's Splatoon 2, there's Mario Odyssey, there's Pokemon Tournament DX, there's I like the look of ARMS, but I'm probably not going to bother with it. It looks fun, I might get it. I need money to buy games, obviously, so this is like a while from now, but I would I would definitely look into it at some point, maybe. There's what else? Oh, pardon. What else is there again? I'm sorry if I blank a lot. I lose my train of thought quite a bit when I'm just rambling on. Also, I'm quite bad at remembering the name of games. What else is on the Switch that I'd like to... really, there's not much else at the moment. I mean, Smash 5 is coming, which will be glorious. I'm not very good at Smash, but I might have streams and videos where I play it with friends and stuff like that. Friends, viewers, whatever. There's the upcoming Let's Go games for Pokemon. I'm not sure how those are going to work. I might have a look at one of them I'll probably be getting both of them. I always get just about everything Pokemon, but it does kind of look like just go on the Switch. I'm not going to judge it until it comes out. I'm not that type of person. I don't like. I'll have thoughts on it, but I'm not going to judge it harshly until I've given it a go. That's not fair to it. It could be a really good game, but we have no idea. But for now, at least, I don't know about those games. When they come out, we'll see what happens. Yeah, so the Switch, there isn't much I can really do with it. Sorry, I don't have a very big Switch library. That's just the truth of it. There's nothing much I can do about that right now. But we'll leave the Switch behind for now. Next up, we have, let's say, the PS4. I've got quite a few games for the PS4. As you'll have seen if you look at my channel, I have things like Bloodborne, I have Doom, I have Call of Duty, up the arse. Just all of them. Up the wazoo, I guess is a better way of putting that. I have... well, Skyrim, obviously, as you can see in the background there. I have Fallout. I have... oh, what else is there? Rocket League. I have a decently extensive library of games, and there's a lot of them I would definitely like to look at. So, if I do a straw poll or something about what I would play next, I'd expect a few PS4 games to be on there, basically. But I could do quite a bit with the PS4. Certain things would be streams only. I might bring back Rocket League streams if I ever... when I start talking to my mate again. We haven't spoken in a while because there's just been so much going on. I haven't been able to talk to him, which I feel bad about, but maybe. So, you know, Rocket League with Keo might come back, you never know. I might do more Fortnite stuff, I don't know. I haven't played that in ages, in fact. I haven't played since before the update that put in Tilted Towers. That's how long it's been since I've played Fortnite. I know that's quite bad, but it's just the way it is. But anyways, that's PS4. Like, there's a decently extensive library. We can look at some stuff with that, and I'd definitely like to do some things. I mentioned the 360. Now, I have a massive games library for my 360. I've been collecting games for that for years, up until the point where I got my PS4, and even a little bit afterwards. It's not set up right now for recording, but it's not set up entirely. I think it's set up in my bedroom, but I will probably move it once I get this room sorted out, cleared up, and everything kind of ready. I'll probably move it through here and get it set up for recording that, because I'd love to use my 360. I've got some games I'd definitely like to look at. Some games I've never played before. Like when I was in the States a few years ago, I got a copy of Final Fantasy 13. Might be Final Fantasy 13 too. I don't remember. I've never played a Final Fantasy game, so I'd love to have a look at one of those. It definitely piques my interest. And what better way to start with one I actually own, and stream it. Well, I'd record it actually, I don't know. I'd have to look again. It's another RPG. RPGs are quite hard to handle unless you're willing to do a lot of work. I'd definitely love to look at that, but yeah, so 360 right now is off the table, but it will probably show up later on. Same goes for the Wii. It's going to be a bit of a pain to get set up, so I might not do anything with it. But we'll kind of see what happens with that. It really just depends. I'd love to do stuff with it, but it's with a wall-mounted television. It's going to be a massive pain to work with. So, you know, the Wii is off the table for quite a while. We'll see what happens. Then there's the PS2/PS1. It's a PS2, but I have PS1 games as well. I have a decently extensive PS2 library, not so much a PS1 library. A lot of my old PS1 games have gone. We kind of got rid of a lot of them a long time ago, I believe. I mean, maybe they're just hiding somewhere in the house. I'm really not sure. But I did get some games from the PS1 with my PS2. On a side note, DS, my good old buddy, I told you I would take a look at that Formula 1 game I got for the PS1, and I'm holding myself to that. I am going to get around to that soon. I would love to take a look at it, and I plan to do it. So DS, if you watch this, look forward to that. It is coming imminently. Not sure exactly how long away, but it's happening. Besides that, one thing I would love to do is get my good friend, you've heard him on the channel before in stream, my good friend Cameron, goes by DeBomb on the internet, or Haribo, or what's the other one? No, Flame, I guess. I don't know. But he goes by a few different things on the internet. But my good friend can get him over and do some co-op stuff on the PS2, and record it. Just us chatting and playing a game. A lot of the games I have on my PS2 are from my childhood. We used to play them all the time together, and we can just start doing it again. So that could be happening at some point, but that one's a bit more complicated because it just has to be when we're together. You know, like when he's at my house or something like that. Actually, yes, when he's at my house. And we actually remember to do it. Because I did plan to do that one time when he was over, and we just completely forgot. When we started doing other stuff, basically, and it just slipped my mind. But yeah, so there's that. There's other games I could have a look at. Lots of old games I used to play. Lots of games things. But there's a lot that could be done with the PS2, and I'm definitely looking forward to having a go at that. That's really the possibilities taken care of when it comes to that. Next, streaming. You'll have noticed when I was talking about the stuff on the Switch, I kept saying Twitch. I kept saying I might do that on Twitch at some point. Or I'll probably do that on Twitch at some point. That's because pretty much all Nintendo IPs are going to be streamed over on Twitch from now on. That does not include Gold vs. Silver. That's collaborative. That's staying on YouTube. I'm not going to force Lat to go over to Twitch. That's not right. So it's staying on YouTube, obviously, because that's just the way that is. But speaking of streaming, speaking of Twitch, Pokemon is going to come back up now. You'll remember a while back, besides Ultra Moon, I did some shiny hunting streams. Those may come back at some point where I just go and I start hunting for something with SOS Calling or Masada Method, or, you know, just shiny hunting some stuff. And if I get anything cool that people might want, I could give it away on YouTube or Twitch. I think the way I'll do it is shiny hunting will never come to YouTube. That's always going to be on Twitch. That is a given. I'm going to keep that on Twitch because that's where it started and that's where it's going to live. However, I have thought of doing battle streams and giveaway streams with Usum. I did think of doing it with Sun and Moon, but it just never came up to it. So Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Ultra Moon specifically at the moment. I haven't actually played through Ultra Sun as of now. I have an idea for something I want to do with that. But that's neither here nor there right now. So I'm stepping away from solo Pokemon. But with Ultra Moon, giveaway streams, shiny hunting streams, they could be coming back. Shiny hunting, again, will be on Twitch. Giveaway and battle streams will jump between the two depending on where I feel like they should be at the time. Most likely on YouTube. However, they could end up on Twitch if I feel like it'd be better to go there that day. Like if I plan to do one. Anything that is streamed on Twitch will be archived on YouTube, so don't worry about that. You will be able to see it if you want to, it just won't be live anymore. I will archive my streams. Obviously, most people don't care for archived streams, some people do, but that's just how that's going to be. There's not much I can really do about that. But Nintendo IPs, besides the odd Pokemon thing, are all going to be on Twitch. This is just because of Nintendo's way of handling streams. They don't really like people streaming their games. So, and especially on YouTube, they don't like it. So it's easier to stream on Twitch and then archive it on YouTube as a video, because then they're not so annoyed about it, I think. I don't know, it's a bit weird how their stuff works, but again, that's just how it's going to be. Most Nintendo things will be on Twitch, besides the odd Pokemon thing, which will be over on YouTube, just because that's the way it's going to be. Besides that, like I said, Skyrim is coming back, hopefully by the 19th. Its usual Tuesday slot, just earlier in the day, because I can't do the staying up all night things. I'm not a teenager anymore. I genuinely can't. I can't do that. I kill myself trying to be up all night just playing Skyrim. So I'm gonna try and move it to early in the day and finishing wee hours of the morning. Let's see. Other stream games and that. I'm not sure what else I could do. Like I said, I could do Mario Kart, I could do Laws, but that could be a while down the line. I have stuff on my computer I could do. For instance, I still have to do Portal 2. I did Portal 1 months ago. I still have to do Portal 2. I've got other things in my Steam library. I'm not going to have a look right now to see what I've got. But there's other games I could go with. Like I said, the stuff I have on PS4 I've also on 360 I've got on the computer, like the Fallout 3, New Vegas 4. Morrowind, Skyrim Special Edition, the Duck game. That's more kind of a party game again, just with viewers messing about. What else? Streams will be coming back and they'll be hopefully more regular. And yeah, that's really about that. That's really it. I'm going to say I am sorry for being so inconsistent with recording and streaming and platinum and everything. I feel bad about it. I didn't mean for things to get this sporadic, this, I don't know, spread out and sort of broken. I didn't mean for that to happen. A lot happened and I just didn't cope very well. I will admit that much. It's my fault. I need to get on top of things. I need to stop being lazy, basically. And I need to schedule things better, definitely. But that's really it. Just kind of plans for the future, what's happening, what's going to happen. Gonna try and get back to regular recording, regular streaming, multiple series going on at once for different games and that. And hopefully I'll hopefully get back to regular, and with the actual summer coming up soon, I'll hopefully be able to actually double down on it for the summer. Although I'm also one of those people who might not be able to do that because summer, I have 2 little brothers, if you weren't aware of that. So, you know, holidays and that from school, I usually end up spending more time with them. So there might not be as much during the summer as I would like, but I will try. I'd hope to do more stuff for you guys over the summer, so that because that's when people have time to watch things. So, you know, it'd be lovely to be able to get more stuff out for people to watch. But besides that, I've gone over what can be done, what could be done, what's in store for the channels in the future. And yeah, there's a lot that could come. I'll definitely be looking into doing stuff on various consoles. I'll be taking a step back from solo Pokemon, however, Pokemon streams are not out of the question. Shiny hunting could come back, battle streams, giveaway streams, if they get around to it, could happen. And yeah, so that's basically where I'm at right now. I'm getting back into it. I'm sorry for things being so bad at what I was supposed to do, or what I wanted to do. I was not very good at what I was trying to do. I'll admit that. So my sincerest apologies for being crap, basically, for being lazy and crap. But yeah, that's kind of the end of this PSA. However, I did say I would talk about it. So Platinum, Move Maniac Nuzlocke Death Montage. If you want it, I'll do it. Let me know in the comments if you want a death montage. It's entirely up to you guys. If you do, I'll try and get it done. I have the videos on my hard drive, at least I should. Hopefully they've not deleted themselves. So I can just go through and get all the different deaths and scrim them together with some music and just give you a nice thing to watch. So if you want a death montage, let me know in the comments and I will do that. You know, I will make the death montage because I'm open to doing it. So if you want it, let me know. But anyways, with that, that is the end of this PSA. That is the end of this video. I would like to thank you for watching. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Cheers for now.